Good morning. First meal of the day, breakfast. And the question is, how many meals should you have throughout the day? Because it has been said that if you have more frequent meals, that will stimulate metabolism and keep it up higher throughout the day by feeding your metabolic rate, therefore you're going to burn off more energy. And that's a nice theory, but let's have a look at the physics of it and the physiology of it. So just say you're male and you have 3,000 calories a day, female maybe 2,000 calories a day, depending on how active you are. Is it best to have those 3,000 calories in one meal, or maybe of one meal of 3,000, or two meals of 1,500, or three meals of 1,000, or should it be 6 meals of 500, or 5 meals of 600? So the theory is that the more you break it up, the more it's going to be boosting your metabolic rate. Well, first of all, 3,000 calories is 3,000 calories, and the increase in metabolic rate is what we call your thermogenesis. It means the heat that's given off from trying to digest and absorb the food. So whether you eat the 3,000 calories in one hit or you spread it out, your body still has to physically work to digest and absorb that food, whether it be broken up or not broken up. For example, if I was a builder and I was going to lay 3,000 bricks a day, it means I need to expend a bit of work per brick to lay the 3,000 bricks. Now, whether I lay the 3,000 bricks out in one hit, or I break out 3,000 or 1,000 bricks for breakfast, 1,000 bricks around lunchtime, 1,000 bricks in the afternoon, or I break it up the 500 brick lots, I still have to physically lay down the 3,000 bricks, because it takes energy to lay down the brick as it does take energy to digest and absorb the food. Or if I had to fill my tank of petrol up of petrol. Now, it may take a certain amount of energy, say the petrol pump, to pump the petrol from the petrol pump into the petrol tank. Now, whether I do that all at once and fill the tank up in one hit, or whether I break it up into a third throughout the day, or a fifth throughout the day, it doesn't really matter. I still have to get the same amount of petrol into the tank, and it will require a certain amount of work to pump that amount of petrol into the tank, whether it be done all at once or whether it be done in little bits throughout the day. So I guess the point being is it doesn't make any difference to your post-eating metabolic rate, or thermogenesis as you would say, whether you have it all at once or break it up. And the science also says that if you get the same amount of calories and break it up and eat it in smaller frequent meals, or have it in less frequent meals, it doesn't make any difference to your metabolic rate across the course of a day, because the same amount of food has to be digested and absorbed, whether all the work's done at once or broken up. Notwithstanding, there is an argument to say, well, even though physiologically and from a physics point of view it doesn't make any difference to your metabolic rate throughout the day, it may make a difference to how you feel. For example, maybe breaking your food up will tend to have a bit more of an equalising effect on your blood sugar levels throughout the day. Therefore, you're not going to have this spike, so much of a spike. It's going to be smaller spikes and more smooth. And that way you will probably feel good. And if you feel good, you tend to do good, which means you may tend to be a bit more active, and that in itself indirectly will have an effect on the amount of energy you expend throughout the day. It may also, if you have a big meal once and you have a big break, then it may induce maybe binging, eating, where you will tend to overeat. So yes, eating maybe more frequently may make you feel better, may perform better, therefore you are more active, therefore you have a greater expenditure throughout the day from that incidental activity or your training. But from a stimulant, from eating food to increase your metabolic rate through thermogenesis, it doesn't make any difference. So what's the message? Well, you should eat according to how you feel. So don't set a plan that doesn't fit into your lifestyle or fit into how you feel. Set a plan that makes you perform at the level that you want to perform at throughout the entire day, and feel good throughout the entire day, and you enjoy the food. So you eat for performance and pleasure, rather than, hey, regimented, trying to, oh God, it's true, I've got 3 minutes to go, I've got to have some more food to boost that metabolic rate, because it's not going to make any difference. And everybody's different. You'd hate the way I eat, I'd probably hate the way you eat. So find out what's going to work for you. Yes, probably spread it out if you can, so it has an equalising effect on your blood sugar levels, therefore you feel better throughout the day, they won't have the ups and downs and maybe induce a bit of binging later in the day. So eat for pleasure and performance according to your lifestyle that makes you feel great, so therefore you will do great, and that will be no cow poo.